Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 2:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on August 29, 2021. It's Sunday. Let's go into the disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Video is intended for educational purposes only. Click the subscribe button, the bell, if you want to be notified. Click the thumbs up. You'll want to lift this to the top of the stack so that we get the Nucypher word out. Intraday updates on the Twitter link below the video. Let's go straight into the market. Okay, we are at 32.46. We are slightly above this bullish wedge. Now, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. We're going to take a good look at this, a good hearty look, and bring ourselves down to reality. We've started this broadening wedge, which I've mentioned time and time again. Once we get past this resistance line, I believe, and again, not financial advice, I think we will start our trek back up. I kind of feel like we've already started this reversal pattern. September, everyone's saying, is an ugly month for Bitcoin. I'm not a buyer of that. We don't have enough sample size in the market to tell us that way. So, I can't say September is a bearish month. In fact, all indicators from where I'm looking at say it's going to be a bullish month. So 32.46, we are closing in on the top yellow resistance line of this downward broadening wedge. If it turns out to be classic bullish wedge, bullish broadening wedge pattern, we should start to see this thing hike up. And by hiking up, I mean going up back towards where this broadening wedge started. That would be around 76 cents. It's more than double where we are right now, which is at 32.50. On the last video, when we went through this, we said that if it starts passing here, we should start seeing it go through in earnest. Well, we definitely are starting to see it go through in earnest. We also know, by the rules I've mentioned earlier, that we need to stay over that yellow line for more than a day. You cannot just think that because it goes through the line just for a momentary point in time for an hour or two that we've broken. It doesn't work like that in crypto land. The way it typically works is it needs to be out there for a couple of days, a day or two, for me to feel comfortable that we're on the right track. Now, if you have no positions in this, I would personally, this would be me, I would take a little bit. I'd put 20% of the risk capital that I want towards Nucypher into Nucypher. But I am 100% baked. And we're going to go into that right now. Right now I'm at 39 cents and change at 125% of my risk tolerance. 100% is my maximum exposure that I want. But now I added 25% more. And that's okay because I kind of feel like I really took it at a disparagingly low price of 21 cents, which is absurd. But we are here right now, and we are on a rally, and this rally has been going on for a very short period of time. In fact, since noon today, a few hours back, we went from 30 cents up there, almost 8%. Now, let's take a look at the two pieces of information that I need to look at in order for me to understand what's going on here. Nucypher Bitcoin, which is the inner strength. That is one component which I call the inner strength. It's the Nucypher Bitcoin pair. It is truly the thing that drives Nucypher without Bitcoin involved. Now over here, I multiply by Bitcoin as well to keep the math straight. But also, as we all know, Bitcoin is a benchmark and we need to understand it. I keep getting, tweets and twits about how Bitcoin's it is a benchmark and will continue to be until we start to see it diverge. Right now, it's not. Now, let's move back into the markets. So the first thing I'm going to take a look at, because we already know where Nucypher US dollar is starting to peep through that resistance line, which is exactly what we want, going over it. This inner strength over here, we have to look at next. Let's take a look. Now, Nucypher Bitcoin. We're at 669, definitely a lot higher than we've been. Again, this is being driven by Nucypher. This is not being driven by Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's down 0.33% and Nucypher Bitcoin's up 8%. It is a Nucypher story, not a Bitcoin story. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit more here. All right, so we're definitely, we were teetering back and forth in and out of this line. We were not down for more than a day at any point in time when we were below this, what I call support line, which is the orange support line, which goes from here all the way out to here. And this is back in July, late July to now. All right, so what does that mean? That means we are still bullish. Right now, right here, we are bullish. Not just because of Nucypher. not just because of the Nucypher Bitcoin pair, right? This is inner strength. Let's look at benchmark, because also what I'm seeing there, believe it or not, even though we're slightly down, we are still in this channel. It's been 2 to 3 days since I had the last video. We're still bullish on this thing, and we're still ziplining on that green line. That green line, for those that are new, is the line that I say will go to 80,000 before now and the end of the year. And I still think September is a big moment for Bitcoin. Yeah, we might go down a little bit, up a little bit, but I don't see it like crashing down to 20,000 in September, folks. This is not something I would anticipate whatsoever. We are still on a bullish track with Bitcoin. I would not be a seller here. In fact, I might even be a buyer. Let's go into the Bitcoin dominance pair. So if I'm bullish on Bitcoin and I'm on the benchmark, and I'm bullish on the inner strength of Nucypher Bitcoin, well, what do you think the outcome is going to be for the Nucypher US dollar pair? Well, I think we're going to go higher. We're at 32 cents. I think we're going to hit 35 cents soon. All right, let's move over to the Bitcoin dominance pair. We are still on the downward trend, which is fine. It doesn't mean bad things for Bitcoin. It doesn't mean bad things for altcoin. If anything, it means more great things for altcoin, because more money is pumping into the altcoin market, or at least people are taking more money out of Bitcoin than altcoin. However way you want to look at it, it just means 44% of the overall crypto market is in Bitcoin, and the 56% is sitting in altcoin. Simple as that. So, we're gonna continue to keep our eyes on this. And what I want everyone to know is, if you're on my Twitter account, get on the Twitter account, because I'm going to be tweeting this thing, because we are at the end of the rope here, and we got another day and a half left. So I will be tweeting out religiously, at least a few times a day, on the Nucypher US dollar pair. Everyone have a great day. Take it easy.